Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell about median and how to find median value in different types of problems. Median is a measure of central tendency which gives the value of the middlemost observation in the given data. It divides the data into two equal parts. Number of observations above it is equal to the number of observations below it. For example, if this is the data and here the middlemost observation, this is the middlemost observation, this is median, and it divides the data into two equal parts. So this is 50% and this is 50%, and number of observations above it. So number of observations above it is equal to number of observations below it. That means on left side and on the right side of the median, the number of observations are equal. If you see the examples, you will understand. For example, the weights in cages of babies are given below: 15, 12, 17, 9, 5, 20, and 10. So these are the weights of babies. And first you have to write in an order, in an ascending order or in descending order. You can write in any way. So first write in an order because this data is not in an order. First write in ascending order. So this data in an ascending order is like this: 5, 9, 10, 12, 15, 17, and 20. So these are the weights of the babies in cases. So these are this is the first observation and this is the second observation. In the first observation, the weight of the baby is 5 kgs. In the second observation, the weight of the baby is 9 kgs. Like this, in the third observation, 10 kgs, like this. So here there are 7 observations. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 observations. So these are number of babies, you can say. So number of observations here, you can say that is n is equal to 7. So number of observations are nothing but number of babies. So here 7 is odd number. We can calculate median by using this formula, n plus 1 by 2 observation. So here n is 7. So 7 plus 1 by 2, that is 8 by 2, that is equal to 4th observation. So here median is 4th observation value. So that is, you can see here, this is the 4th observation. So the value of this 4th observation is 12 kgs. So here median is 12 kgs. You can see here this data. On either side, the number of observations are equal. Here 1, 2, 3, and here also 1, 2, 3. So on either side of this median, the number of observations are equal. And from this you can write, you can see here. So this is 12 kgs, this is the median. And on either side, the number of observations are equal, 1, 2, 3, and here also 1, 2, 3. And from this you can say that this means the middle value is 12 kgs and 50% baby's weight is less than 12 kgs. So here 50% of baby's weight is less than 12 kgs. See here, all these values are less than 12 kgs, 5, 9, 10. And 50% of baby's weight is greater than 12 kgs. So here greater than 12 kgs, that is 15 kgs, 17 kgs, and 20 kgs. This is the meaning of that median. This is another type of problem. In this problem, the number of observations is 8. In the previous problem, the n is 7, here 8. So this is even number. So we have to find if the number of observations n is even number, we have to find median like this. First, find n by 2. So n is 8. So n by 2 is 8 by 2. That is 4th observation. And n by 2 plus 1. That is 4th observation plus 1. That is 5th observation. So you have to take 4th observation and 5th observation values. So here 4th observation value is 12 and this is 5th one, that is 15. So here median is equal to 12 plus 15. These two are 4th and 5th observation values. So 12 plus 15 by 2, that is 27 by 2, that is 13.5 kgs. So this is the median of this data. So if the data is number of observations is in even, then you have to calculate the median like this. So here median is 13.5. That means if you see here, these are the weights, and 13.5 is in the middle of this data. So less than 13.5, these weights are less than 13.5 kgs. See here, all these kgs are less than 13.5, and these weights are greater than 13.5 kgs. So 50% 50% baby's weight is less than 13.5 kgs and 50% baby's weight is greater than 13.5 kgs. And the number of observations also, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of observations on either side are equal. Is another type of problem to find median of the following data which gives marks out of 50 obtained by 100 students in a test. So here there is a test conducted for 100 students out of 50 marks, and this is the table given, and here marks obtained are 20, 29 like this, and number of students 6, 28, 24. This means 6 students got 20 marks only, and 28 students got 29 marks only, and 1 student got 43 marks, and 2 students got 42 marks. This is the meaning of this table. And if you see, these marks are not in an order. See here 20 and here 25 and 29 like this. So first you have to write in an order in column wise like this. See here again. So here 20 and 6, number of students are 6, and 25 marks 20 students, and 28 marks 24 students like this. You have to write in a column wise. And here number of students is frequency. So this is the frequency. So write F. And here to find median, you have to find cumulative frequency here. So cumulative frequency means, if you see here, 6 students got only 20 marks, and 20 students got only 25 marks. But 20 plus 6, that is 26 students got up to 25 marks. That includes 20 marks students also. So again, see here, only 25 marks 20 students got, but up to 25 marks 20 plus 6, that is 26 students got. Similarly, here 24 plus 20 plus 6, that is 50. So 50 students got up to 28 marks, but only 24 students got 28 marks. This is the difference, only and up to. Okay, so for this you have to add like this. This is 6. First, up to 20 marks 6 students got, and 6 plus 20 is 26. Then 26 plus 24 is 50. 50 plus 28 is 78. 78 in plus 15 is 93. Like this you have to add to get cumulative frequencies. So this is the number of students, total number of students, that is 100, that is given in the problem. So up to 43 marks, total number of students, 100 students got up to 43 marks, but only 1 student got 43 marks, but up to 43 marks 100 students got. So this is the difference here. So here n is equal to 100. So that is number of observations. That means number of students. That is equal to 100. So this is even number. We know that if it is even number, you have to find n by 2 observation and n by 2 plus 1 observation. So n by 2 is equal to 100 by 2. That is 50th observation. And n by 2 plus 1 is equal to 51. 50 plus 1, that is 51. So you have to find 50th observation and 51st observation from the table again. See here. Here, this is the 50th observation. So this is 50th observation, that is 28. Okay. So 51st, next one is 51st observation. So here there is no 51st observation. So you have to take greater than 51 and nearest to the 51, that is 78. So you have to choose this number, and this observation is 29. So you have to take 29. So 50th observation is 28, and 51, near to 51 is 78. So you have to take this one. So 28 and 29, these are the marks. So median is equal to 50th observation plus 51st observation. See here, 51st observation, you have to take greater than 51 and nearest, that is 78th observation. So median is equal to 50th plus 51st observation by 2, that is 28 plus 29 by 2, that is equal to 56 by 2, that is 28.5 marks. So here median is 28.5 marks. You can see here. Out of these marks, 28.5 is the median of these marks. So 28.5 is the median. From this figure, you can easily understand this. So here these are the marks and these are the students, and 28.5 is in between these two numbers, 28 and 29. So you can write here. And if you observe here, these marks are less than 28.5. So 20, 25, 28, all are less than 28.5. And these marks 29, 20, 33, 38, 42, 43, all these are greater than 28.5. If you add number of students, 6 plus 20 plus 24, those are 50. And if you add this number of students, you will get 50. Therefore, you can say that 50% of students got less than 28.5 marks and 50% students got greater than 28.5 marks. So this is the meaning of median. Another type of problem. Here we have to find the median by using formula. Okay, so to find median of the following data, which gives marks out of 100 obtained by 53 students in a test. So here there is a test conducted for 53 students out of 100 marks. And here the given data is marks obtained are in the form of class interval. So you can see here marks obtained 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. This is a class interval. 0 to 10 means class interval. That means here number of students, 5 students got 0 to 10 marks between these two numbers, and 3 students got 10 to 20, between 10 to 20 marks, like this. This is the meaning of class interval. The difference between the previous problem and this problem is you can see here 6 students got only 20 marks, means 6 students got all got 20 marks only, and here 5 students got between 0 to 10. That means they may get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, between 0 to 10, any marks, 2, 3, like this. So any between 0 to 10 marks, these 5 students can get, but here 6 students got only 20 marks. This is the difference between class interval and that number. And here the class interval is given, so we have to find median by using a formula here. So first, to find the cumulative frequency, you have to add these two like this. 5 plus 3 is 8, and 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 plus 3 is 15, and 15 plus 3 is 18, like this. You know that the meaning of 5 here is up to 10 marks and 8 here is up to 20 marks. So 8 students got up to 20 marks, that include 0 to 10 also, these students also. So like this, you have to find cumulative frequency. So the total number of students, n is equal to 53. And once you find n value, that is number of observations, here 53 is an odd number. So n by 2, the observation you have to find. That is n by 2 is equal to 53 by 2, that is 26.5. And here 26.5, you can see from the table, it is not there. 26.5th observation is not there. 22nd is there and 29 is there. But 26.5, you have to take greater than 26.5 and nearest to that number, that is 29. So you have to choose this number 29, and corresponding class interval is 60 and 70, 60 to 70 marks. So you have to choose 29 and 60 to 70 marks class interval. So right here, therefore, the class is 60 to 70, as the CF, cumulative frequency, is 29 greater than 26.5 and nearest to that number. And now I am going to tell the formula. This is a median formula, L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. So here L is lower limit of the median class. So here median class is 60 to 70. So lower limit is 60. So you have to take L as 60, and n by 2, just now we calculated this, n by 2 is 26.5, and CF is CF of class preceding the median class. Preceding the median class. So here this is the median class. This is the median class 60 to 70. Preceding this median class is 50 to 60. So you have to take the corresponding CF, that is 22. So you have to take CF as 22. Again, see here, this is our class interval 60 to 70. Preceding to this is 50 to 60, and corresponding CF for this is 22. So you have to take CF as 22. So this is CF, and F is frequency of median class. So here F is not CF, cumulative frequency. You have to take frequency, that is 7. So for this class interval, frequency is 7 and you have to take CF as 22. So like this, you have to take these values. And H is class interval. That is 0 to 10. 10 minus 0 is 0. See here, 40 minus 30 is 40 minus 30 is 10, and 50 minus 40 is 10, and 60 minus 50 is 10, and 10 minus 0 is 10. So class interval H is equal to 10. So you have to substitute these values here. So L is equal to lower limit of the median class, that is 60 to 70 is the median class. So 60 is the lower limit plus 26.5 n by 2. And CF is preceding median class. CF of preceding median class, that is 22. And F is frequency of that median class, that is 7 into H is 10 class interval. So now substitute these values and you will get 66.4. This is the median of these marks, out of these marks. So now you can see from this, you will understand here 66.4, these are the marks and these are the students, and 66.4 is in between 60 to 70. This is the class interval in between 60 to 70. So mark here 66.4. And if you observe here, all these marks are less than 66.4 because here the marks are 0 to 60, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. That means up to 66.4. So these up to these marks are less than 66.4. And here if you observe 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. So these marks are greater than 66.4. So this is less than 66.4 and this is greater than 66.4. And if you add all these number of students, 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, and again 66.4 is nearer to 70. So you can take approximately 5 students here. So that is 27. And here you can take the remaining students. 7 you can divide into 5 plus 2. So 5 students here and 2 students here. Then if you add these students, you will get 26 and here 27 approximately. You can calculate like this. So here 50% students and here 50% students. So you can say that 50% students got less than 66.4 marks and 50% students got greater than 66.4 marks. This is another type of problem. To find median of the following data which gives marks out of 100 obtained by 53 students in a test. So here the values are given in different form. So marks obtained less than 10, less than 20 like this, and number of students also given. And here they can give or below 10, less than 10 or below 10, below 20, below 30 like that also they can give. So first you have to check whether these values are cumulative frequency or frequency values. So here less than 10 there are 5 students and less than 20 there are 8 students. That means less than 20 it includes less than 10 students also. So 8 includes these students also, and less than 30 includes less than 10, 20 and less than 10 also. So here 12 includes this number also. So first you have to write this table. You have to write in class interval form and also find the frequency values. Here cumulative frequency values given, so you have to find the frequency values. So first write less than 10, you can write 0 to 10 and 10 to 20, 20 to 30 like this. And these are the values given in this problem, cumulative frequencies. And you can find frequency values that I have already told in the previous problem. From here it is similar to this problem. So you can continue this problem similar to this, and you can apply the formula and you can find the class interval and apply the formula like this. This is similar to the previous one. Only thing is you have to write these values like this in a class interval like this. This is another type of problem. Compute the median for each of the following data. So here the data is given like this. Marks obtained more than 150, more than 140, more than 130, more than 120 like this, and number of students also given 0, 12, 27 like this. And you have to observe the data. First see here more than 150, more than 140, and here more than 80. So here more than 80 means 80 to 150. These number of students are from 80 to 150. The marks obtained more than 80. Number of students are 150, 80 to 150. See here, 80 to 150. And more than 90 means the number of students here are 90 to 150. Similarly, 100 to 150. More than 100 means 100 to 150, because here 150, more than 150, there are 0 students. That means more than 150, there are no students. More than 150 marks, no students got. That means up to 150 you have to take. So here 80 to 150. These are 90 to 150, 100 to 150, like this. So these values are cumulative frequencies. So first to identify whether these are cumulative frequency values or frequency values. So here these are cumulative frequency values. So then you find the frequency values. So again, you have to write these marks are obtained in a class interval form. So here more than 150, you can write as more than 150 or 150 to 160. You can write in any number. And next one, more than 140. See here, more than 140 means you can write 140 to 150, because this is the highest mark. So 140 to 150. Here more than 130 means 130 to 140, like this. So write the class intervals like this: 140, 150, 130, 140, and 120, 130. These values should be same: 130, 130, 110, 110, like this. And write the values cumulative frequency. Here the values given are cumulative frequencies. So write here cumulative frequencies. These are cumulative frequency values. And now you have to find the frequency values. So here 80 to 150 students, number of students are given from 80 to 150, and then 90 to 150. So you have to check from down. From here you have to check. So these students, 150 students are from 80 to 150, and 90 to 150, 141 students. So you have to subtract 141 from 150. Then you will get 80 to 90. The marks obtained from 80 to 90, these are the students, 9. 150 minus 141, 9. Then 141 minus 124, and the number of students are 17. So 90 to 100 marks, the students, the number of students are 70 students. Like this, you have to calculate from down to up. So 150 minus 144, 9, and 141 minus 124, 17. Like this, you have to calculate. Here, the number of students are 0. And once you calculate these values, frequency values, you can check like this. If you add all these numbers, you will get 150. Here, see, these are 150. So this is n value. Now, number of observations or number of students is equal to n is equal to 150. Therefore, n by 2 is equal to 150 by 2, that is equal to 75. So you have to identify the class interval with 75th observation. So you have to check in cumulative frequency values. 75, this is 60, and 75 is there. So greater than 75 and nearer to that value is 105. So you have to take this number 105, and corresponding class interval for this 105 is 110 to 120. So you have to take this class interval, and previous to this class interval, the cumulative frequency is 60. So this is CF, and this is lower limit is 110, and this is the frequency. This is the frequency F, that is 45, and N is 75. So you have to take these values. So you can write here, therefore the class interval is 110 to 120, as the CF is 105, which is greater than 75 and nearest to it. Okay. So this is 105, and this is the class interval. And once you take the values, you have to substitute in this formula, median. I have already told all these values, how you get these values. So now substitute all these values, and class interval is 10. 120 minus 110 is 10. So substitute these values, then you will get 113.33. This is the median value. And you can check this value should be between 110 and 120. This is the class interval we have taken. So this value 113.33 is between 110 to 120. See here, this is the class interval. So the median value should be between these two values. Now you can see here, this problem is similar to the previous one, but the values are given in this order. You can check. See here, these values are from more than 150 to more than 180. Like this, in this order, these values are given. Here, these values are given more than 80 to more than 150s from here to here. So here you have to subtract from here to here. Start from here, 150 minus 141. Then you will get the frequency values in this order. Okay. So here more than 80, or they can give 80 or more. 90 or more than 90, 90 or more. They can give in any way they can give. So you have to check from way to way, you have to subtract the values. So then you will get the frequency values and you can continue the same problem. Before I said similar problem. This is a similar problem to that one. So you can continue like this. This is another type of problem. The following is the distribution of height of students of a certain class in a certain city. Find the median height. So here the data is given like this. The height in centimeters 160 to 162 and 163 to 165. There are 15 students here and there are 180 students like this. And if you observe these data, here the class interval, the upper limit of this number is not equal to the lower limit of the this one, second one. So 162 is not equal to 163. So these type of problems, you have to take the difference between these two values. That is 163 minus 162 is equal to 1. And half of this value 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. So you have to take this value and subtract from this 162. 0.5 you have to subtract from this value. 160 minus 0.5 is 159.5, and add the same value to this value, that is 162 plus 0.5, that is equal to 162.5. So you have to write the class intervals like this. For these type of problems, you have to write the class intervals like this. So these are the values given in the problem. 162, 162 and 163, 165. These two values are not same. So you have to subtract and add. So see here, you have to subtract and you have to add 0.5 here. So then you will get 159.5 to 162.5. Again, write the same value here and you have to add 165 to 0.5. Then you will get 165.5 and write the same value and add 0.5 here and write the same value and add 0.5 here like this. So now these are the new class intervals and number of students here given 15, 118, 142 like this. So here in between these two values, number of students are 15 and in between these two values are 118 students. So clearly we can know that these values are frequency values. Now you have to calculate cumulative frequency values. You know that you have to add this number to this 118 plus 15, you will get cumulative frequency for this class interval. And again 118 plus 142, 275. This is the cumulative frequency for this interval like this. So you have to add like this, all these values. Then you will get 420. This is the last value. If you add all these values, you will get 420 again. So this is the correct value. So you can check like this. This is n value. And now number of observations n is equal to 420. Therefore, n by 2 is 420 by 2, that is 210. And 210, you have to check in cumulative frequency values. 210 is nearer to 275. It is 275 is greater than 210 and it is nearer to this value. So you have to take this value and class interval for this value is 165.5 to 168.5 and f value, frequency value is this one, and CF you have to take the previous one. So this is 133 is CF and L is this one 165.5, N is 420 by 2, that is 210. So we can write like this and substitute those values in this formula and you will get median as, these are the values, and substitute those values in the median formula. You will get 167.13. This is the median. So again, you can check this value should be in between 165.5 to 168.5. This is the class interval we have taken from here. That value is in between these two values. 167.13. Now you can check like this. Here heights of the students are given, in between number of students are given, and median is 167.13. That means it is in between 166 to 168. These are the values given in the problem. So this value is between here, and if you check, all these values are less than to this value, this median, that is less than 167.13, and all these values are greater than 167.13. You can check here. And if you calculate number of students also, here if you add, approximately you will get 50% here, 50% here on either side of this median. Therefore, 50% students height is less than 167.13 centimeters, and 50% students height is greater than 167.13 centimeters. Now, please do this practice worksheet. And these are the answers. This is third problem. And answer for the third problem is this one. And this is fourth one.